What's going on, guys? Welcome to Invest with a Purpose. Today's video is going to be about eToro potentially listing Shiba Inu coin very soon. And I know the title of this video says confirmed, but I'll talk about that in a second. As we all know, the Shib community and the Shib army has been growing tremendously lately, and that has a lot to do with us as a community sharing it, talking about it, having Twitter posts and Reddit posts and different things like that, but also has to do, to no small part, to the exchanges. There's plenty of exchanges, which we're going to talk about in a moment, but these exchanges have really given a new set of eyes to everyone that is on those exchanges already, and then they see that Shib is accepting it, and then they make tweets about it and whatnot, and that's very huge. As you can see here on CoinMarketCap, if we scroll down, we are currently, what are we at? I think we're at 33, yep. 33 when it comes to market cap ranking, and then if we go over here to market, we can see how many different exchanges have Shib actually listed and multiple different trade-offs, whether it be USDT or as you can see like Bitcoin or Husky, or as you can see like many times right here we see it in different ways that it's being transferred and or bought or whatever with different pairs. But it goes all the way up to 82, but because of all these duplicates and stuff like that, I think it's around 50 different sources where you can buy and exchanges where you can actually buy Shiba Inu coin. And that's pretty huge, especially to think that now that we've gotten so many different exchanges listed, it's just a matter of time before the really big names like Coinbase, Robinhood, and eToro step into the scene. And when that does happen, there's major moves that are going to be made. Let's look over at TradingView real quick, and you can see right here, I'll zoom in, on May 10th, we had this huge parabolic spike where it literally, let's take a line over here, let's go to long position, and then go up here, and drag it up, of 200% just from here. And I believe that the rumors started coming out, and it started like kind of leaking that, oh my gosh, this thing is silly. Come down to here. It started leaking back here, and that's when we started to see an influx of volume and people getting in because they knew that it was coming. So a huge 1600% gain before, and that was with Binance. That was when Binance had them listed on their trading platform, and that really changed the game for for Shib, I'm sorry, and made a lot of people very rich. So with that being said, I think that it's going to be huge for it to be added to eToro, because when eToro lists it, it's going to be a whole bunch of volume as well. And now leading us into the main point of this video, eToro's CEO made some comments about Shib and actually acknowledged them. Let's take a look at that together real quick. So eToro's CEO says the app added Dogecoin because of its large and loud fan base, and notes Shiba Inu coin's similarly passionate following. So he goes out of his way to make this statement talking about how Shib has a huge following, and that is why it's attractive, or that's why Dogecoin was attracted to them before. So I guess now that means that Shib is attracted to them now. After seeing this, I went straight over to the Shib Informer Twitter page, which we'll take a look at right now. And over here, I came over here just to see, because they generally like to say when they're added to a new thing. But there's different stuff here, like he posts about Shib, just different stuff. There's a lot of awareness about these fake things, so make sure you're aware and don't put your Shib anywhere, because Shiba Swap is not out yet. And when it is, I would say come to here or to any of the videos that you guys watch, and I'm sure there'll be a link to it then. But if you just scroll down here, okay, he's saying that there's 450,000 holders. Is that a milestone? Absolutely, that's huge. Down here, okay, so like for instance right here, it says Currency, I think it's Currency Exchange has added Shiba Inu, and he does this whenever they're added to a new thing. So I wanted to come over here and see if there was anything like actually like set in stone confirmed, but there's nothing like that. But I think that Shib would be more than happy. I don't think that they're going to be the ones to say no, they don't want to be on the site or anything. I think eToro just has to come out and be ready for it and just announce it. They just have to figure out how they're going to add it and whatever logistics they need to do to actually add Shiba Inu coin to their platform. I'm going to bring us back over to this chart real quick, because it's very important that we realize what has happened when Binance listed it. Now, when Binance listed it, they had 13 million users. That's a ton of people to get their eyes on it and everything. That would be huge. But now we're moving into eToro because we haven't really had anything in the US where like our main cryptocurrency exchanges has added it or anything like that. We've got crypto.com, we've got Binance, we've got lots of other exchanges, but our main three is like eToro, Robinhood, and Coinbase. With the addition of Shib coin to eToro's platform, I think that's going to be a huge catalyst, but not just for the reason that you may think. In the last video when I was talking about Apple potentially adding different types of cryptos to their system of purchasing things, I said that it wasn't just Apple that was intriguing to me. It was everything that would follow it as well. And that same principle follows here. eToro adds it, all of its competitors, I'm thinking, is going to start to add it too because that volume and the amount of money they're going to make from fees and stuff like that is tremendous. Therefore, Robinhood and Coinbase are not going to want to miss out on all that money, especially because the Shib army is so strong. Once Robinhood and these other places, even eToro, Robinhood, and Coinbase add them, it's just going to send the price to the moon because that's more people who can easily access it. And looking here at the chart, seeing this big spike from Binance, that's huge. I think that we could have another big spike like that. But in reality, I think that with the combination of Coinbase, eToro, and Robinhood, I think that we could see a huge move, not just as big as this one, where it went up 1,000%, but I think we could see something even bigger. Simply because not only is it going to be added to one major, like how that one was added to one major crypto Binance exchange, basically, it's going to give you a big push there, but also we have 3 that are going to be coming into play very soon. And I think that with that much volume from Coinbase, eToro, and Robinhood all within the same time period, I think that that much volume would push it even way bigger. And I'm going to actually have an analysis coming out very soon, but real quick, let me see if I can show you guys what exactly I think and why I think it's going to go up even higher. Because let's take it here, right? Let's use our Fibonacci extension. If you guys are not familiar with Fibonacci, I can make a video, or I'm going to make a video explaining it and how it works, but also why it applies to Shiba Inu. Okay, so here, wow, and I drew the line perfectly. I didn't even really mean to, but anyhow, we have this big Fibonacci extension, right? Let me pull it out some more, all the way out to here, and there we go. Okay, so now if we look at the Fibonacci levels, we see that from the bottom to the top, we had our big gain. And that's how you draw the Fibonacci from the beginning. You go from bottom to the top of the breakout. Then the breakdown or the pullback will happen, and usually you would like to see it between 38 and 61, but sometimes these 31 and 60 or 38 and 61 lines here, as you can see the percentages, and it comes all the way down here to the 78. That happens sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. And now that that's happened, we can see that it's consolidating right around the 78 mark, and we can see it push all the way up to not only maybe the 27, but all the way up to the 61 extension. And by doing that, that would line up exactly with what I was talking about earlier, and it goes with the Fibonacci extension chart. It goes with everything. So it seems like a perfect storm is brewing, and everybody should be stacking up right up in here. And I think right now we're on our support level. Yep, on our support level around 8. It drops as low as like 7, but I'm thinking around 8 and 7 is where you need to be picking up. I think right now would be a great time to dip buy. But with that being said, that's about it for this analysis, and that's about it for the computer itself. I think at the end of the day, it is a huge opportunity for us to buy in now, especially with all these big cryptocurrency exchanges coming in very soon. I'm sorry, I was looking at my screen right now because my camera's about to die. But let's get out of this video. At the end of the day, it has a bunch of holders. It has a bunch of people that are coming into it, a bunch of new exchanges that are going to be adding it soon. So I could expect cryptocurrency to come up, not just Shib, but the whole crypto market as a whole to go up very soon. And with that being said, Shib is going to rise tremendously as well. Last but not least, my price prediction still stands very firm. 1 cent to 1/10 of a cent, I'm thinking by the end of this year, I'm thinking 1/10 of a cent more, like 0.001. And I think that that's the most realistic approach. And this news doesn't necessarily make me move my price target up, but it just makes me and gives me more confidence that that actually is going to happen sooner than later rather than taking so long. And I think it kind of maybe reassures what I was thinking about with 0.001 by the end of this year. And that would be very huge for most of you guys. I know we all want it to go to a penny or more than a penny or 50 cents or whatever, and for the long term we can maybe get there. But I think a tenth of a penny is very possible this year, especially with all this good stuff and with our our bearish market coming to an end and our bull run ready to start again. But that's all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, smash a like on the video, join the family, smash that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, and never miss one of my uploads. I thank you guys so much, and don't forget to invest every second of every day with a purpose. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.